The nuclear weapons disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island in Alaska's Fox Archipelago was attacked and captured by next-generation special forces, being led by members of Foxhound. They're demanding that the government turn over the remains of Big Boss, and they say that if their demands are not met within 24 hours, they'll launch a nuclear weapon. You'll have two mission objectives. First, you're to rescue DARPA Chief Donald Anderson and the president of Armstech, Kenneth Baker. Both are being held as hostages. Secondly, you're to investigate whether or not the terrorists have the ability to make a nuclear strike and stop them if they do.
What's the insertion method?
We'll approach the disposal facility by sub.
And then?
We'll launch a one-man SDV. After the SDV gets as close as it can, dispose of it. From there on, you'll have to swim. High-Tech Special Forces Unit Foxhound. Your former unit, and one that I was a commander of.
So they're still around.
There are 6 members of Foxhound involved in this terrorist activity. Psycho Mattis, with his powerful psychic abilities. Sniper Wolf, the beautiful and deadly sharpshooter. Decoy Octopus, master of disguise. Vulcan Raven, giant and shaman. And Revolver Ocelot, specialist in interrogation and a formidable gunfighter. And finally, in charge of them, Foxhound's squad leader, Liquid Snake.
Liquid Snake?
The man with the same codename as you. The nuclear weapons disposal facility covers the whole island. I'll instruct you by codec after you reach your target.
Anyone going with me?
As usual, this is a one-man infiltration mission.
Weapons and equipment OSP?
Yes. This is a top-secret black op. Don't expect any official support.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Metal Gear Solid. So before I do anything, I actually need to do a few things here. First thing to do is, when you go in other settings, you can set the screen mode to full screen, and I'll set the smoothing to on just because it may do something. I don't know what smoothing even does. And then I'll also switch this to analog mode. And alright, so as you can see now the screen's a little more full. So anyway, yep, playing Metal Gear Solid. This is a game I've wanted to play for quite a while. I've already played it, actually. I just haven't... I already beat it once, but not recorded anything. But, oh, before I get started here, I just will let you know now that well, actually, I need to go ahead and load this because I need to switch discs. Anyway, as I have to switch discs here, I'm going to let you know that probably these parts will be a little bit longer, predominantly because of the... whatchamacallit, because of the... yeah, that's what I want. Because of like the length of the cutscenes and whatnot. So these may be longer videos, but just warning you now. So on that note, we'll go ahead and get ourselves started.
going to swat down a couple of bothersome flies.
This is Snake. Colonel, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. What's the situation, Snake?
Looks like the elevator in the back is the only way up.
Just as I expected. You'll have to take the elevator to the surface, but make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the select button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
Got it. Okay, I'm ready to go.
Sorry about that. So definitely growing up, this is one of my favorite games. I'm just gonna let you know now, I've already beaten the game, so as you can see though, I have managed to procure myself stealth camo, and yes, I will be using stealth camo for this part, probably just so you can see what I'm doing here, just to go ahead and kill these guys. But I pretty much will not be using stealth camo that often, in all honesty, just for this first part. I will be using it though whenever I need to escape, in case I need to, just because I want to make it, come on, I want to make my life easier. I can't help it. So yeah, so this is what we'll be doing here. So right now, just a waiting game. What?
Snake, there's an elevator there you can take up to the ground. You'll just have to wait for the elevator to come down. You better hide somewhere.
Alright, I will hide somewhere. I will hide right here. So anyway, as we wait for the elevator to show up, and as I see, oh, I'm right there. Alright, in any event. So yeah, like I said, I won't be using the stealth camo that much, but I did want to use it. So definitely, like I said, one of my favorite games. Obviously the graphics, probably not all up to par, just because this is the old PlayStation. And no, this isn't the original disc, unfortunately. I don't even know where that is. I know I have it, I just don't know where. But this, of course, is a game that is definitely really, really old. I have no idea what year it came out. I remember being fairly young when it came out, so I don't want to guess a year because I don't want people to get mad at me. And right now we're just waiting. See, I already played this game before. I was actually I was going to start this game sooner, but what I was waiting to do, I wanted to kind of beat the game first, because what I didn't really want to do is to get lost, and so my memory is never that good, so I just wanted to go ahead and play it through the first time. And my big problem was before was how to handle with Metal Gear, but you'll see that way later on. I've already taken care of it. And so now, just the waiting game, and there we go. So, also looking at the video, even though I changed it to full screen, this may be the only time I ever changed it to full screen. I think I may just full screen the rest of it in post-production, just because I think I have to do this every single time. And this kind of gets annoying. I'll watch this, wait. Huh? Huh? Whoa. What? Whoa, I don't know what's going on. What's going on? You're dead, that's what's going on, jackass. Alright, cool. Done and done. I can't carry any more rations. Also, as you saw in the beginning, I changed my stick to an analog stick, just because I get better movement. Because I'm not exactly comfortable with the D-pad anymore. But yeah, this is this game, even though I haven't really said much about it, definitely, as I've already said, one of my, possibly my favorite games. I remember playing this when I was younger, several times over, just because I had a lot of fun playing the game, and I really, really love the story. But yeah, so this is definitely one of those things. So before my love for Mass Effect, it was definitely this game. I have actually played all of the Metal Gear Solids, at least once. I'm hesitant playing the other three just because of the lengths of the games. Also, as the title screen shows up, but also my memory's really hazy on those games. I remember this game more so than the other three, at all.
Snake. I'm in front of the disposal facility.
Excellent, Snake. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit.
How's that sneaking suit working out?
I'm nice and dry, but it's a little hard to move.
Bear with it. It's designed to prevent hypothermia. This is Alaska, you know.
Take it easy, I'm grateful. If it weren't for your suit and your shot, I would have turned into a popsicle out there.
An anti-freezing peptide, Snake. All of the genome soldiers in this exercise are using it.
I see. I'm relieved to hear that. Already tested, huh? By the way, how's the diversionary operation going?
2 F-16s just took off from Galena and are headed your way. The terrorist radar should have already picked them up.
Behind D. Colonel, what's a Russian gunship doing here?
I have no idea, but it looks like our little diversion got their attention. Now's your best chance to slip in unnoticed. There are only 18 hours left until their deadline. You've got to hurry.
Wow, you must be crazy to fly a hind in this kind of weather.
Who's that?
Oh, sorry. I haven't introduced you to yet. This is Mei Ling. She was assigned to us as our visual and data processing specialist. She designed your codec, as well as your Soliton radar system. Contact her if you have any questions about either of them.
Nice to meet you, Snake. It's an honor to speak to a living legend like yourself. What's wrong?
Nothing. I just didn't expect a world-class designer of military technology to be so cute.
You're just flattering me.
No, I'm serious. Well, I know I won't be bored for the next 18 hours.
Come on. I can't believe I'm being hit on by the famous Solid Snake. But I'm surprised. You're very frank for a trained killer.
Looks like we both have a lot to learn about each other.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to learning about the man behind the legend. But first, let me explain about your Soliton radar system. The bright dot in the middle is you, Snake. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision.
Be careful, Snake. The genome soldiers have highly developed senses of hearing and vision due to their gene therapy. Make sure you don't let them see you.
First, I want you to infiltrate the disposal site and look for the DARPA chief.
The DARPA chief was injected with the same GPS transmitting nanomachines as you.
He should appear on your radar as a green dot.
Get whatever information you can from him about the terrorists. If he's alive, that is.
Snake, your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it.
Yes, it gets jammed easily, I'm afraid.
Yes, it's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful.
We'll be monitoring your movements by radar, so contact us by codec anytime you want.
Got it. I'll call if I'm feeling lonely.
Seriously, Snake, we're here to back you up, so call if you need some information or advice.
I'm also in charge of your mission data. Contact me if you want me to record your current status. My frequency is 140.96. It's a dedicated frequency for saving data. Don't forget it.
Remember, except for your binoculars, you're naked. You need to arm yourself with whatever weapons you can find.
I remember. First, I'm strip-searched by Dr. Naomi here, and then all my weapons are taken away. Imagine yourself put in that position.
Well, if you make it back in one piece, maybe I'll let you do a strip search on me.
I'll hold you to that, Doctor. By the way, sorry to disappoint you, but I did manage to smuggle out my smokes.
How did you do that?
In my stomach. Thanks to the shot you gave me that suppressed my stomach acids.
Cigarettes? How are those going to help you?
You never know.
If you want to get in, there's the front door. It's the fastest way, but there's too much risk of being spotted by the enemy.
I can't just knock on the door and ask them to let me in. There's one sentry on the left and one on the right. They're armed with 5.56ers and pineapples.
What about the air duct near the door? There should also be a duct on the second floor.
I can't see it from here.
I'll let you decide the best COA. I'm counting on you, Snake.